Fuck, that was close. Thanks for keeping me here.
It was about time for Chris to go. He was a huge threat and will be merging soon. Well, I hope so.
If we merge, that would be great because we can put the target on the big guys but not including you Demeters.
Okay, good. But yeah, we're agreed.
So last night Demeters and I stuck with our alliance and voted out Chris. It was 100% the right thing to do, and I feel good in the position I'm in right now. I feel that I have control and power. So Alicia should be next if I have anything to say about it.
Last night's tribal sucked for me. The only person who had my back is now out of the game. I'm all alone and I'm pissed off. Spencer and Demeters have already said that they would vote with me and my alliance, and they broke their promise twice. As much as I know that they're more loyal than Meech, they're huge threats. Spencer and Demeters need to go next. I just need Meech, Natalie and Marco to vote with me and we can get rid of Demeters. The game is changing. It's time to make a move. Let's go.
Brad, we are sitting pretty right now. They can't get rid of us.
Yeah, I think we are in a pretty good spot actually.
Right now Brad and I are sitting pretty. We have the numbers with Jessica and Michaela, and I feel that I'm providing the tribe enough where they're happy to have me around.
They can't get rid of us, but we can get rid of them.
You just said it, bro.
I did not come in this game thinking I'd meet anyone like Joe. Joe is a great guy. He has a great spirit. He's just awesome. And I'm really happy I've gotten to play the game with him.
It feels good to have made it this far. How many people are left?
I think it's 12, but I could be wrong.
I think it's 12.
Do you think the merge is gonna happen soon, Joe?
It's Survivor, Brad. Who knows when it will happen?
Good point, dude.
What's for breakfast, Paul?
Some rice with some chicken. That's going to be our breakfast.
Hey guys. Ernie and I have tree mail.
Holy shit.
It says here, there is no reward challenge today. But there is something else happening. Come meet me at the challenge location and you'll find out there. Sentry.
I hope it's not anything that's gonna jeopardize our chances of winning.
Yeah, I hope so too.
So it said in tree mail that there is no reward challenge today, but that Sentry has some news for us. It could be the merge, but I have a feeling it's another twist. Whatever it is, I hope it keeps me in this game. But we'll have to see.
Welcome, Mana. Welcome, Nuku. So Jessica, how's the vibe of the tribe?
I think the tribe is getting along great. Everyone likes each other and we genuinely wouldn't pick a better group of people.
So Marco, how's the vibe of the tribe? I feel that our tribe is a little more tense because we just got out of a tribal and more people are upset than others. But like Mana, I like this group of people. Well, I'm happy to hear that both tribes are doing well. Because in the game of Survivor, the game is always changing. You guys can drop your buffs. You are merged. There is a merge feast. But there is a twist. One person from Mana and one person from Nuku must not take part. If you guys can't decide, then your merge feast will be a cracker for each of you and a bottle of iced tea.
I'll do it for Mana.
Thank you, Ernie. And for Nuku?
I'll do it for Nuku.
Thank you, Spencer. So Spencer and Ernie, you guys are going to go off to a path. The rest of you can enjoy your feast.
Congrats everyone on making it to the merge.
Best 12 game changers, guys. Since we made it to the merge and we're on the game-changing season.
Who would have thought this would be the 12?
Never in my wildest dreams.
So where is your head at going into the merge, Ernie?
I gotta see what happens, but if you're open to something that works for me.
Who are you close with right now?
The person I'm closest with in this game is Marco. I have him wrapped around my finger.
So I speak with Ernie and he tells me that he's close with Marco. And that is perfect. Marco has my back and I'm sure that Ernie will stick with us.
I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to put a target on my back or even yours. 100% I would work with Spencer. The kid is loyal, smart, athletic. He's got it all. But most importantly, he's a shield for me because he's so good, and he has Marco's back, which makes me feel even better. So maybe Spencer could be a new ally for me.
How was the feast, Demeters?
It was freaking good. But more importantly, how was your time with Ernie?
We do need to talk about that.
Okay.
Ernie and Marco are extremely tight. They've been tight since day one. Ernie wants to work with us.
So Spencer drops a huge amount of information that he got from Ernie. Ernie and Marco have been tight and they want to work with Spencer and I. They seem loyal, so if I can get them on board that would be sick. So Ernie, how was Mana during the pre-merge? It was good at first but terrible next. Michaela blindsided me and Paul by voting out Cassandra. Spencer told me that you and Marco are close and that you guys want to work with us. I know you guys helped Marco out on Nuku, so it would great if we could work together and get rid of the big guys. I would get rid of one of the big guys. Is Paul down too? Marco, Paul and I are close. Okay, good, because we need as many numbers as we can get. I can't believe it that we made it to the merge.
The best feeling in this game.
We just have to lay low and win challenges.
I was never expecting to make it to the merge. Last season, I made it to the pre-merge and got cut there. So to make it to the merge feels amazing. I mean, I can already tell that it's going to be chaos.
Yeah, no wonder.
Right now my mind is set. I need 7 to run a majority alliance, and if I have myself, Brad, Jessica, and Alicia, that's only 4. We have 4 right now. Do you guys think Michaela would go with us?
I feel like she trusts us, but she has Spencer and Demeter's back, so I have no idea where her head is at.
Who would be 6-7?
We need Ernie, Marco and Paul because they're all tight. It's so good to be back together as the viewer.
I missed both of you on Nuku.
I have some information for you guys. Demeters and Spencer want to work with us.
I've had a bad past with those two. They've tried to target me in the past.
They know that us 3 are tight and they want us for numbers.
The only reason I'm here is because those two kept me here.
If you guys want to work with them, I'm fine with that because I know that they will target the big guys.
Let's see who wins immunity and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Welcome everyone to your first individual immunity challenge. Above me is the individual immunity necklace. If that is around your neck, you are safe at Tribal Council and you can't be voted off. Let's get started. Congratulations, Joe. You were the last person remaining. You are the only person safe at Tribal Council and you have a 1 in 11 shot of winning Gonamate Survivor Game Changers. For the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, where one of the 11 of you will be voted out. See you at Tribal.
Good job, Joe.
Yeah, that was a good win. Thanks guys. You rock. How close was Spencer to winning?
I mean, he was very close to winning, but I'm much happier that you won over him.
It sounds like that if Spencer was solid I would have lost and he would have won. But I knew that I needed this immunity because if I didn't have it I would have been going home tonight. Honestly guys, I like this group. If we stick together we can pick off the other 4.
I think this would be a really good alliance. I agree with you, Joe.
I would like to get rid of Meech tonight. She's really getting on my last nerve.
That works with me.
We just can't appear tight.
It's funny how Joe, Brad, Alicia, Michaela and Jessica think that Paul, myself and Ernie are tight with them. But they're plan B right now, because we really made a deal with Demeters and Spencer that we would stick with them and go for one of the Nukus.
Do you guys think that any of them might have an idol?
I wouldn't be shocked if Brad or Joe had one.
We shouldn't vote out Brad.
Between the girls, who needs to go first?
I would blindside Jessica. She is really smart and has good relationships.
Do you think Ernie, Paul and Marco would do that?
I am sure they would.
What's the vote tonight?
We're gonna blindside Jessica. We think that Brad or Joe might have an idol. So it's the safest thing to do.
I'm totally good with that. She blindsided me on my season, so that would be sweet revenge.
Who's down right now?
It's me, Demeters, Natalie and Meech right now. If you 3 joined us it would be 7 against 5.
I mean, everyone's been in our ears, so it's hard to know who to trust, but I see your point.
I feel good with how things are going. Hopefully Marco, Ernie and Paul stay with the plan and Jessica goes home tonight. But it's Survivor, who knows what's going to happen.
Do you think they're voting you?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they were.
I feel good with our group. I think we have to view it. You should be just fine.
There is a possibility that I could be going home tonight. However, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that my alliance is still working with me and we can get rid of Meech tonight. The only thing that worries me right now is Ernie, Marco, and Paul. Are they with us? Because if they're not, I most likely will be going home.
I wouldn't worry if I were you. Just relax, and if anything happens I will let you know.
Alright bro, sounds good.
Who should we work with? Mana or Nuku?
I would rather work with Mana because Spencer and Demeters got me through the pre-merge.
I see your point, and they're less dangerous.
Tonight Marco, Ernie and I have all the power. We can either vote off Meech or blindside Jessica. It feels good to have power, but I don't know where to vote.
It's time to vote. I'll go get the votes. If anyone has an idol and would like to use it, now is the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are in, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote Meech, 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 Jessica, 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 Jessica. Ninth person voted out. Jessica, Jessica. The tribe has spoken. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.